Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the first half of January 2019 reading. Happy New Year and welcome. Alright, so I'm going to be starting out with the Enchanted Map Deck by Colette Baron Reid. But of course, before I get into the circle spread, I am going to explain the energies, the big picture energies for the first half of January 2019 for whichever Sagittarius I am reading here. And thank you for those of you who let me know that these are indeed your energies and or your reading. We have a Sagittarius here who is shining like the sun. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. They've got a lot of connections, people around them at this time, and they're really feeling like a kid again. In their thoughts, they're thinking about the position, the place that they are anchored into. Like, I've been in this path for a long period of time. I love the path I'm on. I'm content. I'm secure in the path I'm in. Now, this Sagittarius may have come into a connection with a new idea, a new offer, a new opportunity, a new karmic path, or they were contemplating one in the past, but were feeling burdened somehow. When I look at the first week of January 2019, we have a Sagittarius who is researching, learning, finding out more about how to create a new chapter in their life. They're thinking about kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, wanting to celebrate big changes that they're either aware of at this time or will become aware of shortly. Okay, so in the first week and a half or so of January 2019, we have a Sagittarius who's saying, you know what, I'm done trying to research something. I see the kind words, messages, and support for what they are, and they're great, but I'm focused now on my home environment. There are celebrations within the home environment in the beginning of January 2019. But we do have a Sagittarius who is thinking about bringing an end to a chapter of what was. So somebody's contemplating a big change here in the beginning of January 2019. Now, in the first couple weeks of January 2019, the flowers, the kind words, the messages, the thoughts of celebration come to fruition by the second week of January 2019. There could be a desire to make changes regarding home or business, moving from one home to another or one business to another. And they're finding out that they're manifesting these changes in their life, but there's anxiety here. This Sagittarius, by mid-January 2019, is communicating with others via communities, society, social media, and they're trying to find clarity about this reason to celebrate these messages, these gifts, these flowers. In the outcome position, we have a Sagittarius that is thinking about a situation at a distance and or is contemplating moving at a distance. And they're praying to Spirit, and with the compass energy, Spirit's saying, we will guide you into the smoothest, best path ahead for you. So there's a Sagittarius here who's wanting to make some changes, while at the same time they're appreciating communications with others. There's an inability to get clear about a future direction by mid-January 2019. So let's dig a little deeper here. We have a Sagittarius who is a well-dressed masculine energy who is they got it going on. They have everything organized, structured, disciplined. but they're feeling anxious like we talked about. This Sagittarius may be feeling anxious in the beginning of January 2019 because they're contemplating new paths and new directions. They're waiting patiently. To decide if they're going to commit themselves to a new direction, a new home with a beautiful garden, a contract or commitment that they hear about over social media. Yes, by mid-January 2019, we have a Sagittarius that is trying to get clarity so that they can travel or move. We have a Sagittarius that's saying it's time for me to move on from these children that have grown up or a playful situation. And it's like they want to kind of sneak away from the situation. Now, spiritual advice is about, with the heart energies, really hoping, wishing, and praying and putting your heart into a situation that really draws you. But Spirit's saying sweep away from what you are being drawn to. Maybe there's a temptation here in the first half of January 2019 for the Sagittarius. There is definitely communication, tweeting, texting, phone calling when it comes to a business, an organization, a more financially abundant direction. Yeah. There may be a Sag here who's secretly hoping, wishing, and praying to move into a new direction. Now, the second Lenormand spread speaks of a karmic message. A karmic message that comes in quickly and or unexpectedly towards this Sagittarius. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female. And the Sagittarius sees this financial offer, or they're thinking of a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. If it's finances, they're feeling burdened where they're at. They're wanting to move into a better path of financial abundance. If it is in love or commitment or partnership with another, could be a water sign. This Sag could be feeling a little bit burdened. This Sag has the key to success when it comes to making big changes in their life. They just need to start to focus more on what it is and who it is they need to reach out to get things going. I feel like this Sag is either going to hear about a financial change in the household, come up with a creative idea in the household, and or is going to receive good, really good information in the household. They're going to be shining like the sun. Happy and fulfilled because they've been hoping, wishing, and praying to get over the edge of what feels like a long and difficult journey. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the circle spread. Again, I'm using the Enchanted Map Deck by Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius. Okay, so here are the energies for Sagittarius in the first week of January 2019. We've got the Gentle Gardener energies. Planting seeds, goals, intentions, ideas, projects, hobbies. Focusing on putting energy into what we're trying to manifest day to day. Researching new ideas. Researching information. Thinking about something that you want to celebrate moving forward. In your thoughts position of the circle spread, Sagittarius, we do have the compass again. So this is saying someone who's passed before you, your spirit guides, angels, and the dear Lord in heaven are helping to guide you in the right direction by watching what you're putting your energy into, by watching what you and listening to your prayers, watching what this garden is that you're tending to, that you're putting all of your energy into. I just keep hearing that. In the relationship sector, they have storm field energy. Somebody may be coming towards you with stormy energies, chaotic energies. But spiritual advice is saying continue to work on what it is you're trying to give birth to, and know that through your prayer, Spirit's guiding you into a better path, beyond a path of difficulty and confusion, worry, and etc. By the second week of January 2019, we have a Sagittarius who's carrying the Ghostlands energies. They're feeling stuck, anxious, worried. They have really good communication, kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts in the palm of their hand. But Spirit's slowing time down for them to have them stop and think about, what are you going to invest into? Which direction are you going to go into? Really thinking deeply about that. This message, this information may show up around the 9th of January 2019. It may be that you were waiting on the right information and you got something that's kind of like, I'll wait a little bit longer. Maybe don't take with the first thing you run into, whatever it is you're searching for. And I'll go back through this in a minute. There's a lot of different messages. I'm going to try and get at least 3 of them out. So in the actions position representing mid-January 2019, know that through your prayers and your actions, the magical map shifter is stepping in to shift you in the proper direction of peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and fulfillment. But it starts with you setting goals and intentions in the beginning of January 2019, coming up with a creative project, coming up with a new idea, maybe even in your own home location. Praying to Spirit for the right path. Guide me into the right direction. Bring me to the truth of a situation. Help me to deal with storm field energies where others around me may come towards me in relation to others who are carrying chaotic energies. Then we have a little bit of anxiety, waiting, Spirit slowing time down. On into maybe the 3rd or 4th week of January 2019, because they're trying to show you a proper, correct direction. So then the information comes in. Again, I'm feeling around the 9th of January, maybe the 12th. There's some more confirmation on the 12th that you hear about, but you're still trying to make a decision about a new doorway, a new path, a new direction, emotionally, by mid-January 2019. Subconsciously, the Sagittarius is being blessed with the magic prayer energy. So know that Spirit's helping for you to manifest great and new ideas, goals, intentions, and directions, and will help for you through prayer to leave chaotic energy and to step into a new path. I almost feel like it's a spiritual path, maybe freeing yourself through prayer and then stepping into a new direction. I feel like it could be a new direction, meaning on your own. It could be a direction where you're moving forward with another into a new home or a new location of sorts. Day to day, this Sagittarius is being blessed with the one-ring circus. They are focusing on building a solid foundation beneath themselves. They are creating wonderful new ideas, working hard when it comes to their career, and they're sitting here enjoying where they stand day to day, because 1 + 5 is 6, which represents success. Slowly but surely manifesting success. Time is being slowed down in order for you to get sent the right message where you will start to understand the direction you want to go in by mid-January 2019, Sag. All right, so in your inner strengths position, Spirit's saying we're going to give you the strength to get quiet, to come into your own space, to look at your reflection of the sacred pool and to see that child within. What is it that I've always wanted to create or do since I was young? What is it I'm going to work on that I know will guide me into a bigger, better direction than the long and difficult path I've been on up until now? So in a 3-card summary to my right, with the same enchanted map deck, Spirit saying the first week of January 2019 is the time where some messages may come in the direction of Sag. Maybe this Sag has already been praying in the end of December about a new direction, about new goals and intentions, about new offers or opportunities. And I think They're going to be thinking about where they want to go, or they're going to be thinking about a message or something that they heard and they're researching it. They know, the Sagittarius, that one path is ending and it's time for a new beginning. They know that whatever they create and set their mind to, they can succeed in and with. But you guys are going to feel like things are going to slow down a little bit in the first week of January 2019. This is so that Spirit's saying you can figure out what it is inside of you, what it is that's your sole purpose, the reason for you to come here, what it is within you that you need to open up and share with the world. And see, I feel like bright ideas are coming to mind. Realizations are coming to mind when it comes to finding balance in the home environment, putting your mind into something to keep you occupied. There are wishes here for a Sagittarius to come into connection or partnership with another. This could be another business. That could be a partnership with the one they're with. Yep, it's time for Saggies to become the leader of their path and create a new direction. And I think they've been wanting to do this for a while. So by the second week of January 2019, we have a Sag who's flying high. They've waited it out. They figured it out. They tended to their garden. They took steps each day. They manifested a new direction because they connected back to the innocence of what makes them happy. And this process is helping them to see their path from beginning to end. They now know where they're going and what they're going to do to get there. And this process is helping for them to be rescued from an old chapter of their life. So listen closely as Spirit's trying to guide you. Spirit is listening to your prayers, how you can manifest something great and share it with the world. Put it out on an internet platform. Sell what you manifest. And you'll start to understand that the world is wide open. Opportunities are all around you. Now, either Sag or someone that you are with in the Dragon's Lair energy, Spirit saying you're safe where it is by which you currently reside, though there may be unexpected visitors. You or someone around you has been working hard to create something wonderful in your life, and things may feel like they've been going slowly. But there's going to be the coming together with others that's going to give the Sagittarius peaks of joy. And they're going to be able to heal and release any sadness that they were carrying in the past. Yep, it's time for a new creative idea. It's time for a new project, a new direction to find your happiness, Sag. So by mid-January 2019, Spirit's saying we're going to give you the strength to learn something new, to go through the mountain, through the journey, to get to the blessing on the other side. And this process of sitting in solitude and working on your own creative projects, hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills are going to move you into an exciting new direction. As you continue to take steps each day towards what it is you want to manifest, at some point you can take off the blindfold and recognize, as you step into the unknown, that you are where you were supposed to end up. You're going to receive a lot of encouragement, though there may be a little bit of fear. It's a time to educate yourself. What more can I learn about what it is I want to manifest? Research, research, research for Saggies in the beginning of the first half of January 2019. I'm going to bring in the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising signs of those whom by which Sagittarius may be connecting with. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Woo! Okay, now we have the Death card jump out. We have a Sagittarius who's seeing that something is coming to an end. They've been tending to a situation. They've been working on a situation. They're being guided to work on other ideas in case an ending transpires when it comes to an old path in their life. What is it you're trying to let go of, Sag, in the first week of January 2019? It could be a job. We've got a Sagittarius here with the 8 of coins. And that job has gained cobwebs. It's time to research other ideas, other offers, other opportunities or directions. To pray to Spirit as you are taking action. Knowing that with the compass energies here twice, Spirit's saying, we will guide you into the highest, best path ahead. Now, in the first couple weeks of January 2019, this Sag may be dealing with energies of chaos that is coming towards them. But they're also understanding how to block their path from chaos so that they can maintain a happily ever after in their home environment. And that process is being guided by the magic prayer energy. Spirit saying, subconsciously know that through your prayers we will help for you to make it through chaotic energies that will transpire around you so that you can continue to manifest comfort and joy and peace and happiness in your life. A new path will open up if you continue to pray when it comes to finances, if that is what you are working on in the first half of January 2019. In your creative aspects position, this particular Sagittarius is going to feel like things are slowing down. That's what may make them feel a little bit nervous. But Spirit's helping to slow things down in order for you to heal from a long and difficult path. Each of those swords in the 9 of Swords card represent pain, anguish, frustration, worry. A path that has been long. But now the only thing keeping those swords around are your thoughts and the fact that they're hung up on your wall. It's time to take down the pain, the anger, the frustration, the worry, the fear, and etc. and to let the moonlight shine in. So it's a time of healing and letting go of all that has transpired in the past, bringing an end to what was, clearing your mind, clearing your space, clearing your life. In the first couple weeks of January 2019. I just heard maybe cleaning out the garage or getting rid of things. And in the actions position, shifting through spiritual signs, images, synchronicities into the correct direction. You're going to know you're headed in the right direction as you come together and celebrate with others. As I'm finding happiness and joy in my life, I'm letting go of long and difficult paths. And I know things are going to transpire slowly, but I also know that prayer is going to help for me to step into a new financial direction, a new solid foundation, a foundation by which I can bring an end to anyone or anything that starts to bring chaos into my path. This Sagittarius emotionally is thinking about a new direction. Which path do I take? And look at the confirming card. The 2 of Wands. Which creative or financial path is the right one for me? Spirit's saying, have the courage to check out 2 to 4 different options. It's up to you to free yourself from discontent in the first half of December 2019, however that applies. Know that you have magical prayer here. So they are suggesting, Spirit, that with the Hermit energies, you take some time to think about what does a happily ever after look like? What does contentment and joy look like? How do you free yourself from a long and difficult path or unfulfillment and boredom? Have the courage to shift yourself into a new and exciting creative direction. And know that there will be a possibility to make that decision when information shows up around the 9th of January 2019. Whoops. So day to day, they're saying, focus on building that solid foundation. Focus on what it is you are creating or manifesting that you enjoy doing day to day. This particular Sag may be manifesting great success for themselves. But they're trying to figure out if the offer they want is enough. I feel like a Sagittarius may, in the first half of January 2019, may receive a few offers or ideas or opportunities But it's like they're going through the first idea, the second idea, the third idea, and by the fourth idea, they're still saying, you know, what is it that brings me joy? How do I figure out my soul purpose? Shift yourself into the direction of creating your soul purpose. It's a journey. It takes some 7 to 9 years to try different things to get to what it is that you like to do, to selling it day to day and becoming a business owner and prospering. It's the journey that this Sag is starting on in the beginning of 2019 that they're to be focused on. And it has to do with getting back in connection to that child within. Having the inner strengths too. Let go of sadness, regret, worry, and or heartache. They're giving you the strength to do that. As you plant new goals, intentions, ideas, projects, hobbies, and etc. Through your actions, Spirit's going to shift you into the direction of celebration so that you can free yourself from some sort of heartache. So we have a Sag here who's been feeling a little bit down. But Spirit's saying, go find your joy by setting new goals and intentions for yourself, by getting yourself focused on a new creative idea or career path, maybe both. Pray to Spirit about what it is, the different things you're trying, about where it is you're wanting to go, and know that you could be making a decision maybe by February. So this is about having a lot of faith and trusting in Spirit that if you pray for your highest, best good and to guide you into the path of happiness and joy, you'll be able to let go of what doesn't serve you and what kept you down and sad in the past. So you can come together and celebrate with others and enjoy a new direction. So keep praying. I see even confusion and trying to get to the truth, trying to get somewhere by mid-January 2019, and that's when the decision starts to, Spirit saying, think about it, pray about it. Don't make a decision if you don't have the clarity by mid-January 2019. This is a process of recognizing what needs to go in order for you to find happiness and what you are going to create in this future path of happiness that you can work on day to day that'll always keep you fulfilled and joyful. Somebody's moving on from a situation, or they're thinking about it. For those of you who've been dealing with turmoil, chaotic energies around you, and you've been praying on that, continue to pray through the first half of January 2019, knowing that after a bit of a slowdown, blessings are going to show up. Okay, something has already resolved itself, so know that this is just the fragments of what's left. And then you'll be stepping into a path of greater fulfillment, maybe moving again at a distance to a different job, a different home, a different business, a different location, however it applies. So, prayer for Sagittarius for the first half of January 2019 is, I give any worries, cares, or concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving the situation in a divine and perfect way. Honor and trust your feelings. Go forward fearlessly, Saggies. Have confidence and decide to be happy now. What makes you happy? What doesn't make you happy? And how are you going to manifest the path of complete joy and happiness? How are you going to go away or block energies of chaos? Prayer will help for anyone who's looking for a better creative path or a better financial path. For some, there may be a love offer that comes in that they're investigating in the beginning of the month, but Spirit's saying Sag, I think, is going to bring an end to that connection, and then they're going to be worried about that connection and wondering about that connection, and still end up confused about someone or something at a distance by mid-January 2018. That'll be the time where you just got to kind of sit and think about the choices, but at least you'll know what those choices are about. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list is below. Happy New Year, take care, and God bless.